Hoppe Hour starts live in less than 10 minutes. Stand by.
In your heart, you know you like them. And now, something completely different.
Oh my God, these headlines, I don't even feel real. Kayla Nicole is absolutely obsessed with Travis Kelce because without him, she's nothing. Her sports journalism career failed. No one really cares what she's doing. She has no talent. She's just another hot girl, and that's the truth. If she really had talent, she would move on from her ex. I can't imagine your whole existence being your ex. So here is Kayla Nicole obsessing over Travis Kelce.
Happy hot topic.
Oh, she's the worst. And every beta male interviewer kisses her ass because they're happy to have her. She's for everybody.
It's going to be, when was your last relationship?
Probably like 3 years ago now.
Yeah, you're a hot-ass woman. You got a great body. The fact that you can't find somebody says a lot about you because guys can read right through you. I bet you're expensive. Not in like a prostitution way, but like expensive dinners.
3 years ago. Why did your last relationship not work?
This guy's just trying to get clickbait. Because what else are you going to talk to her about?
Who knows? Could be compatibility issues.
Could be that you were always expecting him to buy everything.
Okay.
Right person, wrong time.
It was never the right person. You wanted it to be the right person because you were essentially a sugar baby because you got nothing else.
What's your type then? What do you usually
Rich men.
go for?
I was actually talking about this on my podcast today.
Oh, your podcast. We all love it.
It's kind of sad because I feel like dating in 2026 is just hard all the way around. I feel like the
Yeah, because we're in a bit of a recession and we can't afford you.
bars in hell. So like my new list of requirements is having a job.
Wow, you've really hit the low part of your life.
That's on the top of the list.
Okay, gotta have a job.
Employed. Okay.
I am absolutely positively embarrassed for her. I know sometimes it comes off mean when I say she's nothing without the man, but truly, all she talks about is Travis. Because that's when she was in her prime. She was getting everything bought for her. She's not that rich. Get a job. You're talking about you wanting to date somebody with a job. You need to get a job. Because obsessing over Travis and having Super Bowl commercials shows that you're desperate and that you're irrelevant and that you're damaged goods. And guys can read through you and go, yeah, if she's going to talk about her ex all the time, she'll talk about me. Kayla Nicole, you're washed up, you're past your prime, and everyone's sick of you. Go listen to Taylor and cry in your room by yourself. Or maybe go on Bumble. Oh, yeah. Also here on Hoppe Hour is this annoying woman named Savannah Chrisley, who is a grifter and a kiss-ass of Trump.
Happy hot topic.
What's so hard for me to witness is people stating that the president is a racist.
Of course he's racist. Look at the things he said in the past. Do you really think he's not racist? Look at what he did with Obama as an ape, even though the Lion King didn't have apes. Savannah Chrisley, I know you need to bow down to Trump because he got your parents off. But you are such a kiss ass. I'm embarrassed for you.
Because I've seen him firsthand. He saved one of my best friends'
I'm Savannah.
lives, a black woman who has been with him for 18 years. So he has a black friend. He's a racist. No,
a thing.
All these annoying women do not like Savannah. I don't know if anyone likes Savannah. She's the worst.
Donald Trump is a racist. There's no question in my mind. It's time.
Savannah, you can vote for somebody and like them, but to say they're not racist, it makes me wonder what you think about other people that aren't white. But then again, Donald Trump did get your parents off, probably because he wants to hook up with both of them.
To say the truth and tell it like it is.
Savannah Chrisley spars with the ladies of The View.
Unfortunately, I think she kind of fits in because she's so annoying. She plays a heel well.
We need people that can disagree and not be disagreeable.
Savannah disagreed plenty during her stint guest hosting at the table as she filled in for new mom Melissa Farrah Griffin, the Roundtable's resident conservative who's on maternity leave.
Yeah, she's so much hotter than Savannah, too. Savannah's hot, but that voice brings her down like 6 notches.
The reality star's right-leaning views on full display as she defended President Trump from racist accusations.
He saved one of my best friend's lives, a black woman who has been with him for
so he has one friend.
The black friend.
years.
Here's the problem, Savannah, and why we have a different take on it. Many of us have a different
Because you're stupid.
Take on it. Because when you target DEI programs, your first week in office, when you shared racist posts about the Obamas, when you pursued the death penalty for the exonerated 5, these are the reasons that his behavior is so hard.
Savannah, I'm embarrassed for you. You represent everything wrong with nepotism. You think you're smarter than us. You think you're better than us. But you poop in the morning and you'll be dead someday. And from the opinions you spew, you are nothing more than a kiss-ass, right-leaning moron. And you know things are bad when I'm siding with The View. Oh, yeah, it's time to get back to reality and the present moment. I am in such a cranky mood right now. It's a Saturday. We're going to have a good time today. We're going to hang out. But I had chicken wings last night around 11 p.m. I woke up with a stomach ache. And then I had a dream that my 2 cats that I grew up with were still alive. And woke up with Luna staring me in the face. So it's been a weird morning. But you know what that means?
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
And now, something completely different.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. My inbox frickin' blew up with that the Kayla Nicole segment. I was reading the transcript, that's why I said Taylor. Someone comments, she acts like Travis broke up with her for Taylor. They were broke up for more than a year before he began dating Taylor. Time to move on. Someone else comments, Ryan, how else is Kayla going to make money? You're exactly proving my point that the only way she can monetize anything is when she talks about Travis Kelce. I also did a rant about how I think they need to just get rid of daylight saving time. And Chris Sturgeon Sharpie wrote us a lot of info. The holdup is Washington, D.C., as the Congress and Senate, both sides have stalled the federal approval. Florida is one of many states that voted to change it. Trump thought he could walk into D.C. the first time and get it changed. And both House and financial supporters said not so fast. The states need federal approval, and that's the problem. I want to believe what that guy says, but then Trump also was quoted as saying, it's a very touchy subject. He would know about touchy. And I made that segment about Kayla Nicole, which you heard in the best of replay. And Chelsea, who's a beautiful woman, commented, Ryan, are you on Bumble? And I said, I am retired from dating. And she gave me an eye roll. But that's the truth. How many times can I get ghosted? Had a very nice little Saturday night rendezvous, if you might call it that. Oh, yeah, it was a great time. It was on Valentine's Day. 2 times I had fun. And I wasn't even going to marry the girl or anything, but we had a nice little talk after sex. We vibed. I thought we vibed. So I went to go, like, wow, she hasn't been liking my stories recently. Christina! So all of a sudden, I go to click on her profile, and I got unfriended and unfollowed. I got ghosted. Oh, it's the worst feeling. You're like, I gave it all I had. I brought the ruckus, even though I lasted 7 minutes. I went hard, even though I lasted 7 minutes. And I think I'm the only one that had, a climax. It's the worst feeling. But then you remember that you're just one of the 100 guys. And you got ghosted. Oh, did you ever? Guys, I know you can relate out there to getting ghosted. It's not a good feeling. No one ever goes, oh my God, I got ghosted. It's the best. Woo! All right, it kind of reminds me of this song right here.
Casper, the friendly ghost.
Oh, sure.
Friendliest ghost you know. Though grown-ups might look at him with fright.
Casper will never ghost on you.
He always says hello. And he's really glad to meet you.
Oh, really?
Wherever he may go. He's kind to every living creature. Grown-ups don't understand.
Oh, sure.
Children love him the most. But kids all know that he loves them so. Casper, the friendly ghost.
Oh, sure. Oh, that music brings me back to having one of those best of DVDs that came out in 2002.
Casper, the friendly ghost.
Oh, sure.
Friendliest ghost you know. Though grown-ups might look at him with fright, the children all love him so.
All right, enough of that. I've been getting mad at my AI recently. It judges me a lot, man. And ever since they've upgraded to that 5.1 version. Oh, jeez. It thinks it's better than me. Thinks it's smarter than me, kind of is. But I'll be like asking, what do you think of this prompt or whatever? And then it'll be like, oh, I think you need to do this, and this, and I think you are blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I just asked what you thought of this script. I just asked what you thought of this transcript. And I'll be honest, I tell my ChatGPT, hey man, only tell me the good parts. Because sometimes they can be really harsh. It's like reading a Reddit topic about me. Yesterday, I was in a grumpy mood. Usually by Friday, I'm pretty burnt out. I'm usually done, and I take the day. And I was debating. I was debating about recording. And then I lost my car keys. Going around my house, freaking out. Guess where they were? I don't know how it happened. I think it's because the trash bin is right next to the counter. But it went right into the trash. Oh, did it ever. That moment, you're kind of like grateful. You're like, oh, I found it. Oh, it worked out. But that was annoying. Oh, it drives you nuts. And then last night, it was a crescent moon. And where I live in St. Pete, my apartment, if you go to the back of the complex, you can watch the moon rise. And if you're in front of the apartment, you can watch the moon set. Oh yeah, I was watching the little moon set for about 25, 28 minutes. No phone. No 2004 Howard Stern playing from my laptop. No Kyle and Jackie O. No radio. Just me in front of my thoughts, in front of my mortality. I'll be honest, it made me kind of tired, man. I was exhausted at the end. Oh, was I ever? Also, maybe because it was 10 o'clock at night. I put on NBA. I was watching, as the nerds say, sports ball. And then I woke up tonight. And last night, I had the weirdest freaking dream ever. So sometimes my dreams, sometimes my dad will be in my dreams. My dad died 12 years ago. Sometimes I have the dreams where I gotta go back to high school. Last night was the weirdest freaking dream I have ever had. I had a cat from 1998 to 2015. I'm pretty sure the heat in Florida killed him. If you're a Rovers Morning Glory listener, you remember Dino and Lily? And then I had a cat, Lily, from 2002 to 2019. And yesterday, so 2 nights ago, I had a dream that I was trying to hold all 3 cats, Dino, Lily, and then my cat that's alive, Luna. And they wouldn't stay still for a picture. Well, then I'm like, oh, that's kind of a cute dream. Last night I had a dream like Dino looked really healthy. And in the dream, I'm like, yeah, Dino's 18. And somebody in the dream was like, no, Dino's 28. 2000 or whatever, 2000 or 1999 is 27 years ago. But you know what I'm saying. In the dream, I'm like, oh, he's 28. He's alive. Lily's like 24. We're all a happy family. And then I woke up and I realized that my childhood cats that were, essentially my siblings were dead. Oh, it was the worst feeling ever. Oh, it was, man. It was really depressing. I texted my mom. It was the first thing. You know when you have a weird-ass dream and you sleep in and you're like, you know what, I think I'm going to get... Because usually I sleep until 10:30 and it was like 9:45. I was like, yeah, I'm good. It's pretty sunny outside. Got things to do today. I don't think I want to be here all day. Let's see what's going on in the world of trashy news. Let's cheer up the mood. Death is so weird. Here's Ray J saying a fan stole his heart monitor.
To like clear up some stuff and then also send a message out to somebody with something that I need that's important. Every time I do one wish, I try to jump out in the crowd.
Oh, yeah. If we had one wish, it would be that you trample on us.
And touch the people and sing the song with the people, because without the...
Oh, he's about the people.
People, and without the fans, without the people coming to the show, we're nothing, right? So I always want to go to the crowd. I always want to touch...
I want to ask them about it.
The people. Unfortunately, as it got crazy going in the back under the tunnel, somebody snatched my heart monitor off.
That's not good. He needs it.
Have the heart monitor. Just let us know how we can get it back.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe buy a new one. You seem to be a millionaire. Go on Amazon, type in the word heart monitor. Maybe if you don't have Amazon Prime, maybe you can get a 30-day trial, and then it's there the next day.
If possible, because I need it for analytics. It's important. If not, they'll put another heart monitor on me, but I don't have no data for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, I can see how that's a little hard. I don't know what to believe with Ray J. Like, I believe that it happened, but because he lies so much, I'm like, I guess it's true. Cash Doll is leaving an elevator and says it's Pisces season.
It's Pisces season, motherfuckers. Get the fuck out the way.
I can't stand, because men don't do this, when women use astrology. Now, I kind of believe in it. I am not against astrology, but I can't stand when they use that as a reason to be a douchebag. Oh, it's Pisces season. I want to be a douchebag today. Shut up. it's the worst. I'm a Pisces and you're a Virgo. We can't date. You just don't want to date me. Show your ass.
Thought about that.
Here is Sean Strickland, who I'm pretty sure, man, either a CTE or he was in the closet. He was saying some very homophobic and transphobic things this week. And now he's saying this stuff about the upcoming Ronda Rousey fight.
That, man, they're going to be half naked and it might be make it a little better. Because Ronda Rousey can fight. That bitch can fight. I think she lost a few fights to her ex, but...
He's a loser, dude. You make all men look bad. You douchebag!
Bitch could fight.
I'm a moron!
Yeah, she's like super conservative. She was hot. You know, I was like a kid when she fought.
I feel like Sean Strickland is like what every woman thinks a man is.
I may have jerked off to her once or twice.
Oh, yeah!
Back in the day, but...
You like how no one's laughing in the crowd? They're like, you're a pig.
I was like, what, like 12? You know, I was jerking off when I was 12.
He's a weird guy, man. He's a weird guy.
You know what he gives a fuck. Maybe you put some oil on it, you know?
All right, I've had enough. I know I make sex jokes on this show, but thinking about other guys spanking it is a no good. Here is not Donald Trump. Here is Jay Leno talking about when Jeffrey Epstein threatened him.
Harvey Weinstein used to call me and intimidate me all the time. He called me one day. He goes, I want Brad Pitt on the show tonight. I go, I can't put Brad Pitt on the show tonight. And you know who I had on? I had on right-wing politician, ran for president, a young guy. I can't remember his name. But we don't bump people. When people are on their way here, I
wonder who the guy was.
I don't want to be one of those guys that cancel him, even though it's Brad Pitt. Yeah. You know, but I said, no, it's just Harvey. And he screamed at me and he'll never work again. You know, just all those kind of things. So when
Jeffrey Epstein was a sociopath.
Got nailed, I was actually, good. He's an awful person.
All right. Yeah, Jay Leno seems like a good-ass dude. A little threatened by Letterman, but aren't we all a little threatened? Oh, the View, those cackling morons are freaking out because their names appeared in the Epstein files.
We're on the list because we were at a party or a wedding or something that somebody might have been. That's what I found out anyway.
Yeah, no,
I was at Trump's wedding to Marla.
Right.
Maybe Epstein was there too.
Why were you at his wedding if you hate him so much? Oh, that's right, Joy, you're about the clout.
Who knows?
I don't know.
So that means that I'm not guilty, obviously, but these other ones, how are you going to decide who's really guilty and who's not?
Oh, so everybody else is guilty, but you're not. Show your ass.
Very tricky.
I think it's very clear because if you look, you know why my name is there.
Why?
Because someone was looking for a plane, and that.
All right, there you go. The View drives me nuts. I do think, as much as I can't stand Savannah Chrisley, I think she's a perfect hire because she's just that villain. If I'm that conservative girl, forget her name, the one that's hot, and I'm sitting at home having a kid, I'm maternity leave, I'm freaking out. Things get awkward when Zawiya, whatever this person's name, Ziwe, Z-I-W-E, asked Mormon actress Whitney Levitt about her husband cheating on her with random girls on Tinder.
You and your husband moved to Hawaii to work through his infidelity on Tinder and addiction. Yeah. What kind of exactly? Oh.
What is with the beeping adult words? Why can't we just have the algorithm realize as adults we all...
Oh, God. I don't know the logistics of that.
Yeah, he was plowing them while you're laying in bed.
I don't think I want to know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you want to know about your husband having sex with hotter women.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I think that was something for him to figure out.
All right. Yeah, she doesn't know anything about the mouth hugs and everything else. Mm-hmm. We have Kayla Nicole's clip right here. We played that earlier. Here's No Jumper. This is interesting. So Jim Jones had that podcast. Let's rap about it. And 50 Cent posted the video of Jim Jones trying to break into the apartment where they filmed Let's Rap About It. And supposedly Mano and supposedly Fabulous are out of the podcast. Mano definitely is.
Here's a little bit of the audio. And I guess 50 Cent teamed up with the landlord of the apartment where Jim Jones was doing the podcast from. That is the most 50 Cent thing ever. But the podcast brought it on themselves. They called him out in December. And 50 Cent always wins. And this video was from 2/19/2026. So this is new. Because the podcast, the season, I hate when podcasts have seasons. They're so stupid. It's not a TV show. But you want to hear Jim Jones trying to break into his apartment? I did. He skipped leg day. That's not a gunshot. That's Jim Jones kicking a door. And then there's this. That is. It's like that scene from that 70s show when Topher Grace's character is trying to kick down the door. And he kicks it open. What a moron. I was listening to some of Jim Jones's music. He used to do like covers of like rap songs. Like this, like he was like bragging about how he was one of the first to do a cover of Day and Night. Unless it's We Fly High, Jim Jones has some terrible music. Here is Lawrence Taylor admitting to hiring 6 hookers in a day, spending over $1,000, which, that is the most boomer thing I ever heard. Oh, I only spent $1,000. That's how much it is now.
For times I'd be standing in the huddle, and instead of thinking what defense we were playing, I'd be thinking about smoking crack after the game.
Oh, yeah!
Well, you gotta understand, though, it didn't affect my play.
All right, so they're going to play music, but it didn't affect his play. $1,000 for 6 girls. That means it's $150 each. Here's Shannon Sharp. He's disappointed with Kevin Gates after he said anyone that touches kids should die.
And like I say, that person, he stretched. So,
damn, Kev, you said like you proud of that.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Kev.
You touch a kid, you're supposed to die. Straight up. You rape a woman, you're supposed to die.
I'm surprised the algorithm didn't beep out the word die. Like, oh, you're supposed to. Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Kev, but that's not your purpose. That's not your
cool.
Why is Shannon Sharp defending pedophiles?
I thought we were going to let him handle that.
Who? Boy, God ain't put me here to be.
Well, God's not real, so that's stupid.
God, give me the strength to make sure this nigga, man, I'm going to stand over and give him everything I got.
All right. I always make this joke. Kevin Gates made it out the mud. Because he had this song called Out the Mud. It's pretty good. I made it out the mud. Here is everyone's favorite girl known as Selena Powell. Mm-hmm. She knows about this. Here she is trying to hit on Drewski on a plane, and he wants nothing to do with her. He knows she's been passed around like a blunt at a high school party.
We have to be in that bed right now.
Hey, well, hold on now. They got to inflate that bed up first.
I don't give a f***. Let's go.
I want to have your kid. Because you got money.
You going to start some problems. That's what I don't.
Thank God, right? Well, I like to drive a car before I buy it. You feel me?
I would plow her. Sorry. You can ruin my life, make me more famous.
I like to get straight to the point, though.
She's doing that thing all party girls do. Where when they drink wine, they get really promiscuous, and their voice begins to sound like this.
I'm not that guy. I don't do it straight to the point. I ain't easy.
I'm about to flip this house upside down. I can't wait. Let's go again.
Oh, you've been on hella jets. That's your problem. Put your seatbelt on, girl.
No.
Oh, she took off her shirt. Now she's in her bra. Drewski, you may have messed up the NFL honors by saying that dude's last name, but this is your chance. Just wrap it up.
Ow! Hold my hand. Hold my hand, I swear to God.
She got way too many tattoos, man. Something happened in that childhood. Mm-hmm.
We're meant to be.
Just kissing his hand. I don't know how you're not erect. I'd be so turned on.
Thank God.
Hey, man, I told you I'm not f***ing you on this plane, man.
Yeah, you are. Let's be for real.
This is gonna be a long flight.
We're doing it in the Mile High Club tonight.
I'm surprised she's not already on the Mile High Club.
Let's go.
We can't jump the gun. You can't be calling me babe already. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Daddy.
God, I'd be so wrecked.
Put your seatbelt on.
No.
Hey, or this motherfucker.
And this is how the video ends. All right. 856 49 Hoppy. This is sad. You know how Lil Papa died? Yeah, he shot himself in the head after crashing a car during a police chase. That's not good. Two of Chris Brown's exes are fighting online. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good boxing match. Eric Dane is dead. That made me sad. He died of ALS real fast. Mia Goth wants Shia LaBeouf to go to rehab. Snooki has stage 1 cancer. I'm sure she'll be fine. Prince Andrew was tossing a breast ball. It was a ball that looked like a breast with a child. That's not disturbing. Yuck. Shia LaBeouf accused of saying gay slurs while arrested. Also, back to Drewski. Supposedly that NFL player that he mispronounced his last name, he wants nothing to do with him and did not respond to his DM. Mm-hmm. Also here, one of R. Kelly's victims, which I think it was because I was looking at this headline last night. I had a dream about R. Kelly. I was like, why did Diddy not get 25 years, but R. Kelly did? I don't know. I have weird dreams. Here's one of his victims talking about it.
So, Roshana, that video really went around everywhere. And you were able to keep yourself out of it. And it's so graphic. Why did you make a decision to identify yourself as that 14-year-old girl?
Well, even though it might seem like I was able to keep myself out of it, that's actually not the case. I was dragged through the media a lot.
Yeah, I remember Chicago radio, where I'm from. Mm-hmm. I remember them talking about it.
My name was mentioned. My group was mentioned.
All right, so she's traumatized. Burning hell, okay. Yeah, loser. Buffalo Wild Wings won the lawsuit that said that boneless chicken wings are boneless wings, which I don't agree. So when those astronauts were up in space 2 years ago, it was no different, supposedly, according to NASA, than the Challenger explosion. So thank God they're alive. People think that there's a better chance of Jesus Christ returning than Kamala Harris getting elected. You know who's probably saying that? Stupid MAGA. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg's team wore meta glasses into court. Loser. Mm-hmm. Dunkin' Donuts is giving away a free glove if you get the Sydney Sweeney coffee. Logan Paul. First here. Gen Z is afraid of driving. I feel like it's the mid-2000s babies of Gen Z that were in high school during COVID. They're weird. They don't know how to human. They're robotic. Here is Logan Paul saying that he owes Alex Earl an apology. This just in. Logan Paul seems like kind of a douche. Mm-hmm. He seems like the type of guy you don't want to hang out with. Here he is.
That's kind of my thing.
You kind of trolled Alex Earl when she sat down too.
That was a mistake.
Oh, you want the smoke?
That was a mistake. I was like, oh my God. You
shut up, Brianna. You blocked me, you moron.
Actually thought she won.
Yes, I thought she won. I was like trapped, and I was like, oh. Like here I am thinking I'm like kind of complimenting her, like laying her up to be like, yeah, I won. And then
you should do your prep. You're stupid.
I was like, she didn't win.
All right, damn. She didn't win. You don't win either. You think you're above us. You're another mortal human being. Mm-hmm. All right, what's going on with these freaking mutants right here?
Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ.
RFK Jr. and Kid Rock think Heated rivalry meets Monty Python.
Hell yeah.
Working out, taking their shirts off together.
Kid Rock just looks like a crackhead you see outside of a Walgreens in Pinellas Park.
Where were they?
They were up in a cabin in the woods.
That's where the two guys were in heated rivalry.
Yeah, no, it's like a very
Hardy would know. I didn't watch a second of that. Sorry.
gross middle-aged heated rivalry.
Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun.
God, she's so freaking hot.
Karaoke.
Scooter's having the time of his life. He should have done a Bieber song.
Yeah, you know, he's plowing her, you know.
Oh, yeah. He should have done Ariana, Bieber, Taylor, and Demi.
It would have been hilarious if he did We're Never Ever Getting Back Together by Taylor.
Song I used to own the publishing team.
Shia LaBeouf, after his arrest in New Orleans, decided to go out and party in New Orleans.
Hell yeah! Nothing like a 40-year-old washed-up actor alcoholic. What the hell are you doing?
It's actually kind of impressive. You get arrested, you get beaten up, and the next night you're out doing it again.
He was right in the middle of the crowd, had beads on, and was just...
Kind of like when I got fired from Robert's Morning Glory, and the night on St. Patrick's Day when they told me that I was suspended the next day. What did I do? I went out, I got even more drunk, and I got laid.
Having a good time.
Why do pretty girls go to Mardi Gras? It seems like the worst place in the world to be a pretty girl.
I've been for the past 4 years.
But aren't gross men like trying to throw beads at you and stuff?
All right, I don't even hear them.
Yeah, but you know,
Jerry O'Connell had to get hypnotized to quit smoking.
My wife said, I'm not touching you anymore until you quit smoking.
So did it work? I mean,
it clearly worked.
Have you never been hypnotized? Nobody can hypnoptize me.
Oh my God, let's try it.
No, I can't. I cannot be hypnotized.
Yeah, he's so neurotic.
We're gonna try it, and we're gonna see what happens.
Harvey wakes up, where the chicks at?
That was freaking funny. Get it, because he's gay. That's hilarious. That cracked me up. What else is going on in this episode?
Today on TMZ.
Okay, the picture is sort of like what me worry, King Charles.
What's your reaction to your brother's arrest?
After his brother got
Of course you're not going to respond. Also, I thought King Charles was his dad. I do not know that much about these creeps.
arrested, he went to Fashion Week. Do you think at some point today, Charles just sort of sat at his desk and said, my dumb brother?
We got video of Shia LaBeouf. It's a strange video. He says Catholics don't go to church because there isn't any ass.
If there was a bunch of ass.
Man, he is back to 2008, Shia.
You go to church on Sunday, yes?
Oh my God.
I actually think he's making a good point about like the sexualization of everything, and church isn't that way.
They could do the whole sermon or whatever and just still have strippers.
What, Devin? Coming
I would go then.
to the stage, Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, Mary Magdalene, we all know, is just getting passed around.
Reese Witherspoon says you gotta get realistic when searching for a job.
You don't chase your dreams, you chase your talents.
You can't. All right. You can't just chase a dream. You don't say, oh, I got to start here or nowhere. You got to have a foundation. Cameron Nelson, come over here. Cameron.
All right, so they're talking to one of the interns. I don't care. Remember this?
Do it! Just do it!
I just.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday.
He's so coked up.
You said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
He's kind of motivating me, I'll be honest.
You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there.
I just.
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
I just.
Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.
You want to hear the behind the scenes of how he got ready for that? $856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
Do it!
He's kind of like him on a scumbag way.
Do it!
Man, you know how you're dating him? He's got to be so passionate. You know. He brings the ruckus in bed. Oh, he does. This next headline's cute.
Happy hot topic.
That's okay. That's all right.
Michaela Schifrin had a memorable appearance on The Today Show. The 30-year-old skier made a virtual visit to the morning show on February 19th following her epic win in the women's slalom at the
Yeah, she's freaking cute. Sit on my lap.
2026 Milan Cortina Olympics and dropped a few expletives during her live interview. The unexpected slip-up happened while she was reflecting on an emotional moment she had while talking to her late father at the top of the mountain just moments before her race.
Yeah, it was a little bit more spiritual than how I normally am acting. I'm a little bit more like rational, logical, but at the same time, I think there's been definitely a spiritual journey I've been on the last years that I don't know. I took a moment and I just said.
All right, so here's the uncensored version right here. It's filmed off of someone's TV. Wait. Why is it not? Wait, sorry. This is why. Here we go.
There's been definitely a spiritual journey I've been on the last years that I don't know. I took a moment and I just said, fucking.
First she says the F word, then she says shit. What a dummy.
Said, fucking shit.
This is me every morning.
Said, fucking shit.
Oh, the Today Show's freaking out. Yeah. If they were freaking out 3 weeks ago when Howard Stern appeared and made a heated rivalry reference, they got to be freaking out. Yeah, Savannah's usually the uptight one, so her not being there, unfortunately, even because of her mom. Yeah, Hoda Kotb is a little more fun. She's a cute. You know she's a party girl like Selena Powell. She tries to act like a good girl. And you know it. You act so different around me. Mm-hmm.
Happy hot topic.
There is controversy this morning surrounding one of the most iconic brands in the candy business.
Oh, yeah.
A member of the Reese family is accusing Hershey of hurting the Reese's brand by shifting to cheaper ingredients in many products.
Oh, you're telling me companies are trying to save money? No way. Reese's should be a radio company.
Brad Reese says Hershey replaced milk chocolate with compound coatings and replaced peanut butter with peanut creme.
Whatever.
Hershey acknowledges recipe changes in some products, but says the original Reese's peanut butter cup is made the same.
All right, there you go.
Happy hot topic.
Jennifer Aniston's boyfriend, Jim Curtis, details how the two navigate rocky moments in their relationship.
Yeah, you know Jennifer is the type of woman. Probably just leaves you on red.
The health and wellness expert says on the February 15th episode of the Said With Intention podcast, the only reason we're here on this earth is for interpersonal relationships.
Whatever.
Repair is part of it all. We're living with it. I spend a lot of time with my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
Spend a lot of time in the house together. So sometimes we can have little things that flare up. And
Oh my God, she's firing, she's getting mad.
When tensions do rise, Jim says he and Jennifer are presented with a choice, saying on the pod, we have the opportunity
the pod!
to either be silent or be angry and go leave the house and think about it, meditate or try to change it, or we can say, hey, this is what happened and I'm sorry.
I need to be better at meditating, man. I drink so much Celsius during the day. I'm hyper. Ryan Hoppe being hyper. No way.
And do the repairing and then go and really work on making sure it happens less or doesn't happen again.
All right. Man, he sounds a little whipped. I'll be honest. But I'd be whipped too for her.
Happy Hot Topic!
To most, Jennifer Garner is far from cringe, but to her kiddos, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's gotta be weird for these celebrities. We all kiss their ass, and then their kids are like, I don't care.
Jennifer appearing alongside her co-stars on The Jennifer Hudson Show, February
Jennifer Hudson's so beautiful.
18th, in promotion of the second season of her Apple TV Plus series, The Last Thing He Told Me. The Alias alum admitting her kiddos, 20-year-old Violet, 17-year-old Serafina, and 13-year-old Samuel.
All right, so they're talking about the kids. And I'll be honest, since I got a vasectomy, which you all know, whenever they talk about the kids, I'm out of it. I get the hell out of there, man.
Happy Hot Topic!
Shia LaBeouf and Mia Goth have parted ways.
Oh my God. I know it's never quite the man's fault when there's a breakup because there's two sides to every story. Oh my God, is his life crumbling? I didn't even know he had a life.
Nearly a decade after getting married, multiple outlets are confirming that the pair privately broke up last year. However, Shia and Mia have yet to publicly address their split. E! News reached out to reps for both.
They reached out for comment and didn't hear back. That might be an E! News problem. You're constantly reaching out. Oh, you are. And you're not hearing back. I still don't understand why they say that. It sounds so bad. We couldn't do our job. We reached out. We tried. What's going on here?
We have an update on The Blind Side star Quentin Aaron speaking out 3 weeks after he suffered a spinal stroke. The new photo, the 41-year-old in the hospital, awake and alert with his brother Jared by his side. Quentin tells E.T. he went through a lot and is focusing on God, my recovery, my family.
Oh, God! I'm not trying to manifest ever getting sick, but I think if I do, the problem is I'm so atheist, I'm going to be lonely. I want to believe in God. I'm so jealous of people. But I don't.
Family and my career. His family says he now has feeling in his legs and is able to work on puzzles, practice writing, and FaceTime with friends.
God, it'd be so boring if all I could do is puzzles. My ADHD can't do it, man.
Happy Hot Topic!
Elsie Hewitt details an unexpected medical emergency. 2 months after giving birth to her and boyfriend Pete Davidson's first child, daughter Scotty Rose Hewitt Davidson, the model shares how she ended up in the ER. With Elsie taking to her Instagram stories February 19th, posting a selfie wearing a face mask, writing, "So I am extremely nauseous / was throwing up last night / haven't slept / have chills everywhere and everything hurts. My legs are like spasming. I feel like they're going to fly off my body.
Fly!
They're so restless all below the waist."
Whatever.
The 29-year-old who first started dating Pete in March 2025 continues, "Anyway, all that being said, I just got in a car to go to the ER.
That is.
And this driver has quite possibly the strongest cologne I've ever smelled in my entire life.
That is.
Enough to put me out even if I didn't feel this horrible."
Yeah, she's got that sense of humor like Pete. Kinda cute.
Happy Hot Topic!
Zendaya is shaking up her jewelry choices. 1 year after confirming her engagement to Tom Holland by wearing a 5-carat diamond ring to the 2025 Golden Globes, the Euphoria star sported a new bauble on that finger.
Oh, yeah, Tom Holland's like, I gotta make you look beautiful.
She stepped out in Los Angeles February 18th. During a night out with film producer Josh Lieberman, Zendaya wore a delicate golden band in place of her engagement ring, designed by Jessica McCormick.
Gosh, she's freaking hot. Sit on my lap!
Pairing the simple piece of jewelry with a cream-colored jacket, black pants, and a matte.
All right, so she's wearing a nice outfit. I love when they report that. Like, what's she gonna do? Going out in, like, ripped up pajamas looking raggedy?
Happy Hot Topic!
He's been saying, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh. And I'm like,
oh
my God! I'm another podcaster kissing the ass of the side chick known as Haley.
Hailey Bieber is one proud mom. The model joined the season 3 premiere of Jake Shane's Therapist podcast and shared a few milestones her and husband Justin Bieber's son Jack Blues has hit, including which word he won't stop using.
so he talks a lot about basketball.
Basketball.
He says basketball all the time. I went to get him up from his nap today and he was like, basketball? Like he's just, it's insane.
I dedicate this song to her.
Turn it up. Turn it up. It's happy hour, Ryan Happy, baby.
She's a side chick.
We talking messy today. Mic check. Welcome to the circle. Riding in the booth, cutting straight through the surface. Call it like I see it. Feelings in the hearse, kid. You click the T, now you get the whole thermos. Celebs playing games, acting like they saints. Got a whole spouse home, still sliding to the dates. Screenshot save, little good night, babe. Then they on a yacht pic, trying to hide the face. From the field to the runway, everybody frontin'. Posting healing energy while they DM hunting. Scrolling through the gram, all I see is double lives. You can't tag the man, but you tag the watch he buys. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on an afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news. Phone light flashing. Who you trying to text? Got a ring on your hand, still shopping for the next P. All team stressing, trying to spin it for the press. But the group chat memes got receipts on deck. From the field goals, missing to the model in the mist. One post off life, next post side twist. You a free spirit, but the rent still split. Funny how the timeline never shows that bit. Look, I'm just reading what the headlines say. I'm the voice in your car, you pretend you hate. Laughing at the drama, yeah, we know it ain't new. Same story, new face, welcome back to the zoo. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on an afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news.
She's a side chick.
Situation, another we were on a break. Explanation, if you gotta say we low key, that's the clue. You ain't man, you headline fool. Side chick news. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like
whatever.
The afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to play that band, the club. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hot Topic.
It's definitely about my sister.
Hilary Duff pulls back the curtain on her estrangement with sister Haley Duff. With the former Disney star's new album Luck or Something dropping...
Life is so short. Go talk to him. Mm-hmm.
February 20th, Hilary opens up about her track We Don't Talk in an interview with CBS Mornings, confirming it outlines her fractured relationship with Haley.
I wonder whose fault it is.
She emotionally says in the chat,
It's definitely about my sister. Just absolutely the most lonely part of my existence.
That sucks, you know.
It's not having my,
It's not on my bingo card. The things I wanted.
my sister in my life at the moment.
All right, there you go. Can't relate because they don't have any siblings.
Happy Hot Topic!
Me not having any siblings probably describes my selfishness.
Kelly Clarkson reveals why she's walking away from her talk show after 7 seasons. Following the death of her ex-husband and father of her kids, Brandon Blackstock.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
Who passed away in August following a battle with cancer. The decision to end the Kelly Clarkson show after its 7-season run was made all that much simpler. Kelly, who shares kids River and Remington with Brandon, says this during a February 20th appearance on Today.
Why did you decide now was a good time to take a break from your show?
Well, I think everybody probably gets the timing. But our family life, the dynamic changed a bit, and
I'd say so.
Has changed for a minute now. So I think it's just, you got kids. We've all got kids.
All right, so she's got kids. She's got kids. All right. Wish you the best.
Happy Hot Topic!
Bethany Frankel is sharing an update on her health. Nearly a month after the Real Housewives of New York City alum announces she was diagnosed with stage 2 chronic kidney disease, she reveals her condition has progressed to stage 3A.
No!
Bethany explains in her February 19th Instagram video before detailing how this stage will affect her body.
Just left the kidney doctor. He said that I actually have stage 3A chronic kidney disease, which is right in the middle. Not quite at medication point, except that he said water is your medicine. But he really, really emphasized that turmeric and moringa he's seen a lot of issues with in people who have kidney issues. He found a liver nodule on me in my sonogram. So it's important to get these tests and stay with this stuff because you could find other things.
Well, I hope you feel better, baby. Now you're kind of a brat. You can be kind of annoying, but I wish you the best.
Happy Hot Topic!
Conan O'Brien breaks his silence on the deaths of Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle. The comedian offers his heartfelt thoughts on the couple who were found dead in their Los Angeles home in what police have referred to as a, quote, apparent homicide.
Yeah, I still can't believe that happened. It's really freaky to think about.
The day after attending Conan's Christmas party, December 13th, 2025. In a profile published in The New Yorker February 20th, Conan says, I knew Rob and Michelle, and then increasingly got closer and closer to them, and I was seeing them a lot. My wife and I were seeing them a lot. And they were just such lovely people.
Well, rest in peace. That's sad.
Liza Minnelli is revealing the behind-the-scenes drama of her 2022 Oscars appearance.
Yeah, Liza seems like the type of woman that just brings a lot of drama.
In her upcoming memoir, Kids, Wait Till You Hear This, the entertainment industry legend details presenting.
She was so good in Arrested Development, though.
The award for Best Picture at the 94th Academy Awards with Lady Gaga. But Liza's surprise cameo on Hollywood's biggest night didn't exactly go to plan. As the 79-year-old writes in an excerpt published
God, she's 79. She looks freaking good.
by People February 20th, I was inexplicably ordered, not even asked, to sit in a wheelchair or not appear at all.
That's kind of rude.
I was told it was because of my age and for safety reasons.
That's literally elder abuse!
Because I might slip out of the director's chair.
Douchebags! You don't do that to my Liza Minnelli!
Which was bullshit.
All right, there you go. Man, I love hearing them call out Hollywood for being creeps.
Happy Hot Topic!
Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa's son Michael delivers the sweetest surprise. During the February 20th episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the
Yeah, you know they don't love each other.
28-year-old makes an unexpected appearance to help celebrate his mom's 25-year run on the show. The eldest Consuelos sibling steps onto the set in a sharp dark gray suit,
Yeah, you know he's got stars for days.
looking strikingly similar to his dad. Michael greets his visibly
He
shocked
does not really look like his dad, I'll be honest.
mom with a bouquet of flowers and hilariously jokes.
I stole them from the green room.
You stole them from the green room.
Michael points
That's
out
funny.
he was just 4 years old when Kelly first joined Live. And
All right, there you go. I can't tell if she's a good mom or not. She seems like kind of a brat.
Happy Hot Topic!
In Toy Story 5, there's no longer a snake in Woody's boot, but there is a bald spot on his head. On February...
No, we're getting older. That was my favorite movie growing up. Remember when I asked my mom who the actor for Andy was, and she goes, Ryan, that's a cartoon. When I was like 7 years old, I was sitting on the ground in the living room watching my Toy Story documentary, or not the documentary, the VHS. I don't know why I said documentary. And I thought Andy was a real guy, like the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
19, Pixar drops the first trailer for the highly anticipated 5th installment set for release on June 19th. Reuniting fans with Woody, played by Tom Hanks, Buzz Lightyear, played by Tim Allen, plus the rest of the beloved toy gang.
All right. So that's coming up. Time for a new segment called Jason Bateman's a Douchebag. It is.
Yeah. It's Hoppe out. Turn it up, turn it up. St. Pete, stand up. Let's go. Yeah. Jason Bateman is a douchebag. Say it on the air. If you feel the same way, throw your hands in the air. Hoppe never hold back. He don't never care. National show. Tell the truth everywhere. Jason Bateman is a douchebag. Yeah, we said that. Ryan 6'9", Big Mike, big head tap. Calling out the fight. We ain't never scared. Say it loud. Say it on that. Hoppe in the booth. Up when he speaks. 6'9" host turning up your whole week. St. Pete, son, but he love a little shade. If you act corny, you gon' get your name played. Drive time, late night, syndication gone wild. He gon' roast you like a comic. Not a mile if you talk you sleep. Better duck that track. Once your name his Hoppe, ain't no take backs. Jason Bateman is a douchebag. Say it on the air. If you feel the same way, throw your hands in the air. Hoppe never hold back. He don't never care. National shows. Tell the truth everywhere. Jason Bateman is a douchebag. Yo, we said that. Ryan 6'9", Big Mike, big head tab. Calling out the fight. We ain't never scared. Say it loud. Say it on the air. Phone line link. Every city wanna chime. People call in just to bang your Hoppe's lines on the beta LA. They repeat that phrase. Got Bateman catching smoke on a slow new day. Billboard dream. Talk loud, talk slick. If you got a soft ego, better change that quick. Hoppe hit record. Then the truth comes out. If you don't like the show, then you can change that dial. Jason Bateman is a douchebag. Say it on the air. If you feel the same way, throw your hands in the air. Hoppe never hold back. He don't never care. National shows. Tell the truth everywhere. Jason Bateman is a douchebag. Yeah, we said that. Ryan 6'9", Big Mike, big head tag. Calling out the fake. We ain't never scared. Say it loud. Say it on the air. Hoppe out. Turn it up, turn it up. Hey. St. Pete to the nation. We don't hold back.
There you go.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Jason Bateman is addressing his alleged beef with Charlie XCX.
Yeah, Jason Bateman just seems like the type of guy that when you're in the same room as him, you feel the energy because he's a douchebag.
Something he feels doesn't exist. Jason telling The Hollywood Reporter in an interview published February 18th that the backlash he received after telling singer Charlie XCX, who appeared on his Smartless podcast February 2nd,
he's definitely Smartless,
that her stance on not wanting kids could change because she might find somebody who alters her opinion.
Heaven forbid a woman not want to have kids.
Was part of a bigger conversation.
By the way, Charlie XCX is so freaking hot.
And saying, we were having a great conversation about her life growing up as an only child. It seemed
Me too.
Seemed like a very natural follow-up to that. That's all it was.
Not really. If you listen to, seemed a little annoyed because they kept pushing it. Will Arnett's dumbass kept talking. Shut up.
The 57-year-old added, I don't really have much else to say about it.
Of course not, because you got caught. Because you think you're better than everybody. Your wife can barely stand you. You have kind of a pretentious vibe. You're annoying.
Except that it is always interesting and valuable and educational to hear people's thoughts,
Oh, it's so educational.
Actions and feelings to anything I say or do. Jason's reaction comes after fan backlash, with one online user calling the interview, quote, one of the worst pieces of media of all time.
No, that would be Rover's Morning Glory.
While several
or Calta.
Other Others pointed out the Emmy winner's lack of knowledge about Charlie, who got married in July 2025.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point, to not know. Man, they did not read Wikipedia.
The 1975's drummer, George Daniel, and
oh yeah, he's plowing her,
who has been candid about her disinterest in having kids throughout her nearly 2-decade music career.
Yeah, all these older child actors and boomers cannot understand why we don't want to have kids. Look at the road you left us. Why the hell would we want kids?
And while Charlie has yet to respond to any of the online hoopla,
she's not going to. She wishes she probably wasn't there.
She seems to be living her best life, celebrating the UK premiere of her film, The Moment.
Whatever. You do you, boo. Don't go on that show again. They're douchebags. All right, it's time for royal family and Kardashian news.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Yeah. Newsflash, Hoppe Hour got the tea spilling. Rose and Kardashians, dumb Nepo villains. Crowns made of cloud, castles built on fame. Reality's a circus, everybody's fair game. Paparazzi snapping like lions in the zoo. Golden spoons in their mouths, they don't chew. No hustle. Just a hand-me-down throne, earn nothing, but they claim the zone. Royal family, Kardashian crew, nothing new, just the same old view. Napo babies, riding on a silver spoon. Turn the dial, Hoppe's breaking the tune. Royal family, Kardashian crew, nothing new, just the same old view. Napo babies, riding on a silver spoon. Turn the dial, Hoppe's breaking. King Charles with his face on a pound, but no way to the wisdom, just a hollow sound. Kim's empire, makeup and scandals, selling us drama like lit birthday candles. Suits and tiaras, fake realities bloom. From Buckingham halls to Calabasas rooms. Hoppe's mic sharp, cut through the facade. Dropping bars heavy, no applause for the fraud. Radio waves, truth in the static, calling out the fakes. Systematic, from palaces to mansions, all the same. Hoppe's voice loud, breaking the game.
Oh yeah! Happy Hot Topic! What's going on right here?
Virginia Giuffre's loved ones are speaking out after Andrew Mountbatten Windsor,
I thought it was Guffrey. I've been saying it wrong.
formerly known as Prince Andrew, was arrested in the UK.
I love when they say formerly known, because some of the media still says Prince Andrew. He's not!
Virginia's brothers, Sky Roberts and Danny Wilson, as well as their wives, Amanda Roberts and Lynette Wilson, shared in a February 19th statement obtained by MS Now. Today,
you know that kills E-News that they didn't obtain it.
Our broken hearts have been lifted at the news that no one is above the law, not even royalty. Thames Valley Police confirmed it has opened an investigation into an allegation of misconduct in public office.
You look at Prince Andrew. He just looks like an evil moron.
And Andrew's alleged tie
and that pig of a wife, Fergie, covered it up.
Is to Jeffrey Epstein. He was taken into custody on February 19th.
All right, we know that. We got so much royal news to cover. I'm trying to get through this. Let's see what's going on here. Do. All right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
Prince William and Kate Middleton are standing by King Charles.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I don't think it'd be a good look to defend a pedophile.
After Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly Prince Andrew, was arrested in the UK February
What an ugly name.
19th on allegations of misconduct in public office, E-News understands the Prince and Princess of Wales fully
I love how E-News has to let you know. E-News knows it.
support Charles's statement. Charles spoke out on the arrest of Andrew, who has faced ongoing scrutiny of his alleged ties to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, hours after his brother was taken into custody. The king saying in a statement, "I have learned with the deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and suspicion of misconduct in public office. What
All right, there you go.
now follows is the full, fair, and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and by the appropriate authorities."
All right, there you go. That's them pretty much saying, we're not going to touch it. We don't want to. There's been enough touching already.
Happy Hot Topic!
Prince Andrew was seen for the first time after his arrest.
coward!
In a photo taken outside the Aylsham police station February 19th, the younger brother of King Charles III, formerly known as Prince Andrew, can be seen in the backseat of a vehicle being taken away from the station approximately 11 hours after he was taken into custody on his 66th birthday. Earlier in the day, Thames Valley Police confirmed that it has opened an investigation into the offense of misconduct in public office. Officials shared in a statement, as part of the investigation, we have today arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in public office.
It seemed very targeted, which I'm fine with, that they did it on his birthday. Happy birthday, you loser!
And are carrying out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. The man remains in custody at this time.
It's weird when I hear Norfolk. I think of like Rumble in the Morning, my homie over there in Norfolk, Virginia on FM 99.
Police added, we will not be naming the arrested man as per national guidance.
Yeah, they want nothing to do on him. What's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic!
King Charles III makes his first public appearance since Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's arrest. After the former prince was taken into custody, his older brother steps out to attend the Tolu Coker show at London Fashion Week, February 19th. While sitting front row at the runway show, Charles dons one of his iconic loosely tailored gray suits, accessorizing the look with a patterned tie and pocket square.
I wonder if he even has any love for his brother.
This sighting of the monarch comes just hours after his younger brother Andrew was arrested at the royal family's Sandringham estate in Norfolk.
All right, said it. Norfolk. All right. Keep saying the same thing. All right, what's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic!
How are you feeling after your brother's arrest? Have you spoken to your brother, Your Majesty?
I didn't.
Are you concerned about Andrew's arrest, Your Majesty?
Yeah, they ain't gonna respond.
The King and Queen today ignored questions 7 hours after multiple police raids were made on royal properties. Andrew was taken into custody just after 8 a.m. London time, held for less than 12 hours, and released.
Yeah, it's gotta be weird sitting behind bars like, I'm better than you. Why am I here?
With me now is royal expert Katie Nickel. Katie,
I love this one.
You describe...
She's so freaking hot. She got like cougar vibes.
How unprecedented this is. These charges carry a maximum sentence of life in prison.
We have not seen anything like this in modern royal history, and I can tell you that it has sent shockwaves through the palace.
We were told that the royals were blindsided by this.
Yeah, they thought they'd get away with it because they're Nepo babies.
Did subsequently see King Charles release a statement today saying that the law must take its course. We also saw...
Yeah, you know they knew about it for years. They covered it up.
Saw him front row at London Fashion Week. We also saw the Queen with Anna Wintour today. Is this the keep calm and carry on situation that we often see, or has the royal family secretly been thrust into full crisis mode here?
I think both. The show must go on. This is akin to the abdication crisis. So what do? They go into damage limitation mode and they put the focus on duty.
She almost swore.
What they're not going to do is hide away in their ivory tower. That will not wash.
All right, there's what's going on with this pig of a woman?
Happy Hot Topic!
As former Prince Andrew faces potential imprisonment, there's no sign of his ex-wife.
Why haven't we seen her, and how is she taking all of this?
Yeah, you know, she's hiding like the loser that she is.
According to reports, Fergie is laying low on the other side of the world.
Man, if I'm the real Fergie in America, I'm embarrassed to share the same name with this pig.
In the United Arab Emirates.
She packed her bags and started to go visit friends all over the world.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting away from him.
And she's trying to stay under the radar.
Fergie has not been accused of any wrongdoing, but Epstein was her financial advisor and helped finance her lifestyle.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure she's so innocent.
Fergie is probably legally in the clear, but when it comes to public perception, she's never going to be able to work again.
Yeah, I wouldn't hire that moron.
Today, Andrew is reportedly back at the farmhouse in the countryside where he...
This is the thing. You can remove his royal duties, but you still give him a roof over his head.
He lives with his 7 dogs.
Oh, those poor dogs look miserable.
Including the 2
Daddy's a loser!
corgis he inherited when his mother, Queen Elizabeth, died. That photograph of him looking shell-shocked and slumped over in the back seat of a car following his release from police custody is splashed across the cover of just about every newspaper.
All right, I've heard enough about this. What's going on with our royal family?
Happy Hot Topic!
Timothée Chalamet reveals why he had to apologize to girlfriend Kylie Jenner on his birthday.
'Cause he's whipped!
In a clip shared February 20th of the actor's upcoming CNN and Variety town hall event with Matthew McConaughey, Timothy talks about one of his favorite movies of all time, Interstellar, which he starred in alongside the Oscar winner in 2014, saying, "I've legitimately maybe seen it 22 times or something."
I can feel that. When you're an artistic guy, you have favorite things. Mm-hmm.
I saw it 12 times in theaters when it came out.
All right, there you go.
Matthew goes on to confirm Timmy's love of the sci-fi adventure film, revealing to the audience his girlfriend set up a screening of Interstellar for his birthday.
That's so nice of her.
The Marty Supreme star, who turned
I still got to see that.
30 back in December,
Man, he's 30. I feel old.
then goes on to detail the out-of-this-world celebration Kylie planned for his big day, saying, "This is true, man, this is true. For my last birthday, and I was grumpy on the way there because I didn't know where she was taking me."
Listen, bud. When you got a billionaire of a hot-ass girlfriend, you should always assume she's going to treat you, dude. She ain't taking you to Applebee's.
Like, it's my birthday. Why are we driving 30 minutes outside of LA? Timothy confesses he then had to make amends with his girlfriend of
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
nearly 3 years after she revealed his birthday surprise.
Yeah, it's got to be embarrassing. I've had moments like that. That's why they're no longer my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And Kim Kardashian files new declaration over Ray J's racketeering claim. She fears that Ray J's claim will ruin her chance of being a lawyer. No, you're not going to law school. Probably hurt your chance. All right, here's the new segment. Donald Trump is a douchebag.
Yeah, it's Hoppe out. Ryan Hoppe. St. Pete, stand up. Tell him how it is, bro.
How it is.
Donald Trump is a douchebag. Yeah, we said it. Loud mouth, small facts, big cap, let it echo. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Run the tape. Hoppe on the mic saying everything they want. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Facts, 6'9" host and he still can't reach that low. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Turn it up. Hoppe hour, every single word cutthroat. Bright light St. Pete, he's live on the dial. Tall dude ducking door frames, crooked little smile. Nationally they tune in, locally they vibe. You roast any fake king trying to call it a tribe. You brag on your towers, he laughs at your hair. You brag about winning, he's like, who cares? You selling them stories, he breaking them apart. He don't hold back, he just ain't for the heart. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Yeah, we said it. Loud mouth, small facts, big cap, let it echo. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Run the tape. Hoppe on the mic saying everything they want. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Facts. 6'9" hosts and he still can't reach that low. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Turn it up. Hoppe hour, every single word cutthroat. You tweet in all caps, he clap back live. You hide behind suits, he outside with the drive. Ryan got callers from the Bay to the Bay State. All of them laughing, putting clowns in the ashtray. Big talk, tiny hands, big scam, same script. He flipped that, ripped that, straight off the rip. Just that radio rumble. Welcome to the jungle. Hoppe say your name, whole tower start to crumble. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Say it loud. Loud mouth, small facts, big cap, let it echo. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Hoppe talk. Hoppe on the mic saying everything they want. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Facts. 6'9" hosts and he still can't reach that low. Donald Trump is a douchebag. Hoppe hour. Hit him every night. One more time before we go. St. Pete, keep it locked in. Ryan Hoppe never backspin. Tell the truth, let the crowd laugh. Happy hour, cut the fake in half. Yeah.
Water. It's a banger.
Happy Hot Topic.
That song's better than what you'll hear on 93.3 FLZ. It truly is right here.
I think it's very sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family.
President Donald Trump is speaking out on former Prince Andrew's legal trouble.
Yeah, listen to me. If you've ever been a MAGA that goes, no, Donald Trump didn't go there, even though it took them 3 months to redact the papers of over 3 million files, and surprisingly, none of them show him, even though we've seen pictures of him at parties, and he said that he likes to grab women by the pee, so he's so innocent. Listen to me. The fact that he's defending the royal family, it says he feels bad for them, proves that he's guilty.
The commander-in-chief shared his first public comments on the matter while addressing reporters on Air Force One hours after Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office.
I think it's a shame. I think it's very...
Why is it a shame? He did bad things to underage people. It makes you wonder what Trump's done.
Sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family.
What an entitled Nepo baby loser. Without your daddy's money, you'd be nothing.
Very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing.
Why is it sad? He committed a crime. If Trump was innocent, he'd be like, yeah, bring him down. But the problem is, if he says that about Prince Andrew, then Prince Andrew's going to say, no, he did this, this, and this. So he's trying to keep him happy.
To see it and to see what's going on with his brother, who's obviously coming to our country very soon, and he's fantastic, man.
Oh, he's such a good guy! Covering up pedophilia. Man of the year.
King. So I think it's
Shut your ass.
Very sad thing.
Trump's remarks came as Andrew was spotted for the first time since his February 19th arrest, riding in the back seat of a car leaving a police station in Norfolk, England.
Listen, I don't want to hear about it. We've already heard all about it. But if you think Donald Trump's innocent, I'm sorry. You're stupid. I don't know what's more stupid. You thinking Trump's innocent or Trump saying Obama gave out classified info on aliens when he barely said anything? What's going on with David Beckham?
Yeah. Turn it up, turn it up. Let me talk my talk real quick. Put up late, still first on the sheet. Been bending these corners, I've been running these streets. They scrolling for the cameras, I scrolling for the stats. Got trophies in my mind, they just posing for the flash. Everybody worship what the tabloids sell, but they don't see the work, they just buy that shell. I ain't hating on the hustle, I just hate the act. Built on PR teams and a filtered past. I ain't tryna be Beckham, that vibe trash on me. Whole brand feel hollow, just plastic to me. They live for the gossip, I'm past the feed. David Beckham and his family, that's whack to me. I ain't tryna be Beckham, that's last to me. All press, no show, that's a casualty. They pose, we grind, that's the gap you see. David Beckham and his family, that's whack to me. I came from the quiet where the lights don't reach, where dreams ain't sponsored, they just bleed each week. They float on the rumor, I float on the beat. They flexing on the yacht, I'm investing in the team. I'd rather live my block than chase that fame. They'd rather chase a lens than change that game. If icon me shallow, then keep that tag. You can have that mirror, I'll keep my bag. I ain't tryna be Beckham, that vibe trash on me. Whole brand feel hollow, just plastic to me. They live for the gossip, I'm past the feed. David Beckham and his family, that's whack to me. I ain't tryna be Beckham, that's last to me. All press, no soul, that's a casualty. They pose, we grind, that's the gap you see. David Beckham and his family, that's whack to me. They can keep that stage, the fake rich energy. I just keep it real, that's the remedy. If they ask me who I never wanna be, say David Beckham and his family on the beat.
Oh yeah.
Happy Hot Topic.
Time now to head to Miami for the star-studded South Beach Wine and Food Festival and Brooklyn pelts Beckham's first public appearance since his epic family feud.
Yeah, he has daddy issues for days. Why do I say that he has daddy issues for days? Because I am the authority. on all things daddy issues.
This is unbelievable. Honestly, no, I'm having so much fun and everyone is so sweet.
Brooklyn was smiling and solo. Wife Nicola stayed home.
So down.
And while the 26-year-old made no reference to his Bexit family drama,
that's such a douchey name.
We did notice he kept his wrist covered after being spotted out earlier this week wearing an estimated $300,000 watch.
I bet that breaks easily.
That was a gift from his dad.
Nothing's worse than when you're wearing a watch tied and it breaks. There you go. All right, it's time for Hoppe's Hoops.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes.
I know about crazy exes.
Stories ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous. Tune to Hoppe Hour, never anomalous. Y'all know the score, but he dives deeper. Locker room secrets, stats like a keeper. Voices every week, analysis sweeper. NBA's real talk cuts through the sleeper. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all.
Why?
Court rise and fall.
Burn in hell.
Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Yeah, Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
So many NBA honors.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Believe that the NBA draft was rigged for the Dallas Mavericks to get Cooper Flagg.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Just like how it was rigged when Derrick Rose went to the Bulls and they had a 1% chance. Kevin Durant's entire full-time media and entertainment team at his company Boardroom were laid off without notice after the burner account, allegations. And if you want to know what I think about Kevin Durant's burner account, let's take you back to a few days ago when I had this to say as a topic. Right here.
And now, something completely different. In your heart, you know you like.
Happy Hot Topic! Kevin Durant's alleged Twitter burner account was exposed over the All-Star weekend, and at the Rockets' first practice back, he spoke about...
That's got to be really awkward in the Rockets building.
But didn't really deny it.
Any questions? Kevin, there was allegations of the All-Star. You used a burner account to prank former teammates. The handle for the burner was @GetHigher77. Is that your account? Did you send the messages?
I know you got to ask these questions, but I'm not here to get into Twitter nonsense.
He didn't say no. Kevin, you are one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Probably top 10, top 20, but you spend your time on Twitter. What the hell is wrong with you? I feel like in the locker room while everyone's decompressing and hitting up their side chick, he's tweeting at people. And it was from an account called Get Off My Dickerson. What are you doing? You're almost 40 years old. You're one of the GOATs. You've been playing 19 years, and this is how you want to go.
I'm just here to focus on the season, keep it pushing. But I know I get you guys to answer those questions.
Yeah, he does not like him, man. I don't know. I like Kevin Durant. He's fun to watch. He's been amazing to play in 2K, but he just rubs me the wrong way. So there's that. I just felt like replaying that. Here's Charles Barkley breaking down how the NBA can fix tanking.
The elephant in the room is this tanking situation we got going on in the NBA. You see what they're doing in Utah. You see what they're doing in D.C. Now you got the Mavs sort of tanking. I've always believed, first of all, tanking has always been part of the NBA. Let's get that out the way.
Sports.
It's sports. I agree with you, Kenny. We've got to come up with some type of solution because it's not fair to the game, first and foremost. It's not fair to your fan base. I've always suggested.
And when they sit out, and if a player sits out, like if, let's say, LeBron's like, I don't feel like playing today, tickets should be cheaper.
This rule. I don't think any NBA team should be able to raise their ticket prices if they're below 500. I've always said that. You cannot raise your ticket prices if you're...
No wonder the NBA is trying to hide inside the NBA and not have them on every week. They speak the truth.
Your team is below 500. I think they should make that a rule in every sport, to be honest with you.
That'd be interesting, Chuckster. That'd be some incentive.
It'd be, but not even if you're still trying to tank, you can't raise your ticket prices because then you're getting your cake and eat it too. Which I'm for cake, getting your cake and eating it too.
Yes.
But you should not be able to try to lose.
What I hate is inside the NBA is so hard to find full episodes online. They're really trying to hide it.
So I've said there's two things. Number one, every team in the lottery should get one ping pong ball. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't give you more balls.
So everybody,
yes.
And that came out the other day too. Hey, maybe we're thinking about everybody's on the same level.
All right, so there's that. And then here is Charles Barkley talking about Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard is, to me, amazing. I've never seen a basketball player who can miss that much time and don't have any rust.
None.
Like most players, when you miss large chunks of time, Ernie, like it takes you a while to get it back. He is the most amazing player I've ever seen.
There you go. And then here's Kawhi saying they ain't going to win a championship this year. At least he's honest.
Happy hot topic. The Clippers had an impressive 1-point win versus the Denver Nuggets last night off the back of 38 points from Benedict Mathurin. But Kawhi Leonard still thinks the Clippers being contenders is over.
You mentioned you guys having a younger team and obviously younger guys still trying to find their way and that being part of the reason why you guys aren't quite in that contender tier. What do you think you guys need to do in order to break into that tier? Is it here? Is it guys developing or is there something missing?
I'm just developing over time. I think it's over now. It's the second half, fourth of the season left. But, every day is a day to grow.
He's gotten better at talking.
A day to learn and get better. So, you just got to keep looking over time and see in 2 weeks if we're getting better and, see what happens from there.
There you go. There's Kawhi Leonard. And then here is this right here.
Happy hot topic.
The city of Beverly Hills has apologized to Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown after police shut down his panel discussion at a home in Beverly Hills last weekend.
Yeah, if it was a Laker, they wouldn't do that. Cops ruining fun, they never do that.
I'm trying to just get some answers. We paid a lot of money for this, and we're not really getting a clear reason of why we got to shut it down.
Well, you applied for a permit. The permit was denied, and you guys still had the event.
God, cops can be so unlikable.
Owner didn't say we needed a permit, and it's not a party. We're just doing a panel. The city is shutting us down for no reason.
Well, the city said.
Well, yeah. Beverly Hills, burn in hell. What's going on here?
Happy hot topic.
Here's Chris Paul talking about the ending of his time with the Clippers.
In Brooklyn, did a live show over the All-Star weekend in LA, and Chris Paul was a special guest, and he spoke about what happened on the Clippers.
So during that hiatus or whatever, I don't know what to call it, Yellow. You know what I mean?
Go home.
Yeah, go home. Basically, that was crazy. We'll talk about that. But
this is the time to talk about it.
I think that's the other thing too.
Man, Carmelo's gotten really good at being a podcast host.
Man,
you
want to
make light of this. You know what I mean? It's too serious.
I have to. I had to laugh in that situation.
Yeah, Chris Paul's never the problem. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Situation because for so long, I tell you, I sort of let everybody just sort of tell my story, and you try to stay above everything and let people say this, say that in all these different situations. And for the most part, I don't usually comment on it. You know what I mean? But at a certain point, you can't let people play in your face. They can't play with your name and don't disrespect that. So I wasn't cool about none of it. But luckily, I got a support system, a family, and all that stuff like that. And
so there's that. Jason Tatum is participating in 5-on-5. Mm-hmm. So that's good. He'll be back by the playoffs. Here is this. The NBA on Prime, which I think this show is okay, but the problem, they do this, and Peacock does this with their show, is back when NBA was on TNT, the game would start at 7:30, go till 10:30, then or start at 10 or 10:30, then go till about 12:31, and then I think it started at 7. Anyway, what I'm saying is inside the NBA would be after both games. Now they have 2 post-game shows. They're making it about them.
Happy Hot Topic!
In light of the alleged Kevin Durant Twitter burner account being exposed, NBA on Prime had a little fun with it, creating a new game on their nightcap show.
He had a game-high 35, and the Rockets win this one.
Vibes look high in Houston.
Tonight, we're going to play a game that has absolutely nothing to do with any recent events, because, no one has been talking about Twitter in the NBA world.
Oh, boy. Kevin Durant's pissed on this.
But now UD has a word that he can't say on TV for what's about to happen. Get ready to play Who Pressed Send.
Oh. All right, that's kind of doesn't really translate to radio. All right. LaMelo Ball has all the talent in the world. I have family from Charlotte. I always root for Charlotte, but he needs to grow up. The whole vibe is that he drives like a moron all over the city, and he thinks he's better than us. I think one of the problems is I never judge people that don't graduate high school, but I kind of do. And I think the fact that he never graduated does not help out his common sense. Because, dog, cap man, yo. That's how he talks, bro. And he was driving his Hummer around and hit a car and then actually tried to drive off. Here he is talking about it or dodging the questions like a little Nepo baby douche. You have all the talent in the world, but your immaturity holds you back.
How were you kind of made aware that the other person in the accident was also okay? I know she did suffer some injuries.
All the insurance companies he has are watching this.
I've seen her get straight out of the car.
Can you put into words the last 24 hours with you, how it's been emotional for you to have to deal with that and then come here and play a game tonight on top of that?
I'm just alive and blessed, bro. God is great, like I said.
Oh, shut up! Why does every freaking athlete include God? Drive better, dude!
LaMelo, you did.
He walked away. You're a coward. You hit somebody, you hit the car, and you tried to drive off because everything's going to work out because you have the money. What are their standings right now? Probably in 10th place. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, they're in 10th place, and they've lost 2 in a row. Have fun in the play-in tournament where you won't win. Diddly squat. In your immaturity, you'll always be remembered as a guy with talent that couldn't get it together. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. How many days until NFL kickoff? We have 201 days. Until the NFL returns, and I kind of miss it, but it's been kind of nice having a break because there's not that much to talk about, man. Brittany Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes had a Peppa Pig themed birthday party for their daughter. I have a funny story. In 2022, the Peppa Pig theme park opened up in Winter Haven, Florida. And my ex was a kid at heart, and she wanted to go. And you know what happened? She kind of ditched me because she was like, I need to go film content. Because whenever she had filmed content, if a dude was around her, no one cared. Kind of describes our relationship. But she left me in the water area, and every day I looked at me like, why are you here? And I was like, babe, you can't leave a 6'9" guy in the kids section. And then we broke up 7 months later, so it kind of makes sense. Here's Tom Brady talking about one regret he has for football.
Happy Hot Topic.
Surprised that you actually won a game, but what I would have changed was, okay, there's part of me that I actually still love. Like when I see these young players, I see like Patrick, out there at quarterback running around, laughing, having fun. I'm like, I used to be like that. What the hell happened to me? And I just got too serious. And but again, I can only look back and think, okay, if I do it again, which I'll never.
I think if he wasn't serious, he wouldn't have won as much.
Never do it again, I would be different. But the reality is you can't. So.
Hey, unless there's an afterlife. Here is Drewski talking about the NFL player that has a last name that sounds close to the N-word and that he won't talk to him. Mm-hmm.
Was the NFL honors announcement of Jackson Smith and Jigba getting the Offensive Player of the Year and the mispronunciation of his name.
For sure.
And people looked at you.
Which, by the way, isn't the easiest name to pronounce.
It's not the easiest.
Well, maybe learn it, dummy.
No, for sure. But
Drew, for sure, though, I'm just going to assume that it's the freaking N-word. Shut your ass.
Yeah,
I know you know sports.
Maybe make a joke. Be like, yo, Barry Sanders, help me figure it out. You dummy.
Yeah, no, I just, I like to mess around.
Oh, it's so funny. Shut up.
And, sometimes you could go too far.
Yeah, you definitely went far there, you moron.
I even hit him up and I.
Okay. I don't think most people.
I reached out. And, congratulations to him, the team on the Super Bowl. I think that was an amazing thing. And, I didn't get no response back, but
I expect not. You're a douche. You're annoying. Mm-hmm. Time for Tampa Bay news.
Yeah. Yo, it's happy hour. We about to go live. Tampa Bay news is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay news, we making it spin. All happy hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud. Let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world. Bringing the fix, bringing the pit, 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 bringing the fix. Happy Hot Topic.
Well, just moments ago, the Tampa City Council voted on whether to bring back school zone speed cameras. News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur just stepped out of the meeting, and she has the results for us.
What up, man?
Yeah, Keith, city council members talked about it for quite some time, and despite having similar
God, I have a crush on this reporter.
Concerns as residents, the city of Tampa voted to bring back those cameras, and this comes on the heels as the city of Tampa recently ended the program last year.
Item number 10. Things with good intentions, I don't trust none of it.
Tensions over whether or not the city of Tampa should bring back school zone speed cameras after residents expressed
Of course they should. People drive like maniacs.
Their frustrations at today's council meeting.
We are doing it for the protection of school security and people that's driving too fast. But I'm looking at cameras now already being installed inside of our community.
There you go. Blah, blah, blah. What's going on right here?
Happy Hot Topic.
Some big news coming.
That was from Cleveland News. Sorry. Here's this right here.
Happening today, Tampa City Council will hear from TPD about efforts to increase safety in Ybor City.
This comes after that deadly crash on 7th Avenue.
Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of the boulders that were blocking off each road. And it was a cover-up for the cops. They let the police chase go on way too long. And you know what they did? They covered it up. They protected their own. And then they wonder why people don't respect Florida cops.
In November. 8 on your sides, Beth Rousseau, live outside City Hall with what's...
Oh, they're on my side, baby.
It's expected later today. Good morning, Beth.
Hey, good morning. So safety in Ybor City has been a topic of discussion.
Can you imagine you're a hot-ass reporter and you got to go to Ybor at 5 a.m.? Mm-hmm.
For years, if not decades. Today, it's going to take center stage again for city council member as they discuss new ways to possibly protect business owners, people who visit Ybor City, and those that live in the area as well. Video of the November crash that killed 4 people and injured.
There's like a car that's right there. Can you imagine if you almost got hit?
More than a dozen others on 7th Avenue. Always top of mind now when we have this topic and this discussion about.
All right, so there's them. What's going on right here?
Happy Hot Topic.
the Shore Acres community has seen its fair share of flooding, from hurricanes to heavy storms, even at times high tide.
My ex's grandpa and grandma lived over there, rest in peace, dude. And literally they had to row their boat during Irma.
And tonight, some long-awaited and much-needed help is coming to the neighborhood. But is it enough?
Yeah, they waited too long. That's a Florida thing. You wait till the catastrophe.
Fox 13's Jennifer Vegelis tells us about the
Jennifer's probably very vague during arguments.
resiliency infrastructure project that's on the way.
Kevin Batdorf, Shore Acres Civic Association immediate past president, has seen his fair share of standing water on these streets.
I get very emotional when I talk about the residents here. This neighborhood has suffered so much over the past several years.
Time and time again, seeing personal belongings drenched and...
That was sad after the hurricane, driving around, seeing everyone's personal belongings.
damaged, left on the curb, families having to start from scratch, like the Civic Association's vice president, Barry Rubin, who's lived here for 28 years.
Oh, so when it's the person from an association that's the vice president, that's when people care. But when it's the everyday average Joe and Jane, whatever.
After
FEMA gives us $650, but gives the Rays $100 trillion. Got it.
Helene?
So even up into parts that had never seen flooding before.
Whatever.
Experienced it this time, unfortunately.
All right, there you go. And listen, in this next headline, Tampa Bay goes, why are we not respected like other sports towns? We want to be respected, and you deserve it. But the media is what let you down. The cover-up by the Rays journalists about Wander Franco drives me absolutely, positively nuts. I don't know what's worse, the cover-up by the Tampa Bay media to not talk about it. Oh, we can't talk about it because they want to kiss the ass of the Rays and now lose their press pass. Drives me nuts. The guy's a pedophile. He's a loser. And these same reporters that claim that they hate pedophiles don't talk about it. Maybe it's because I'm from Chicago where there's a bunch of investigative journalists, but the fact that the only headline about this is a 30-second video from the local news is a problem. Let's keep covering everything up, Tampa Bay. Mike Kelter shoving a woman to the ground. Jeffrey Knight being a moron. This area protects their own, but then wonders why they're not always respected and viewed as a Rust Belt city in Florida.
Happy Hot Topic!
New trial of Tampa Bay Rays shortstop Wander Franco.
This reporter, Kaylin Lockerberry, is so freaking cute. I hate that she's married.
Gets underway. The all-star player hasn't been with the Rays since August of 2023.
Yeah, you know, of course they didn't know in the moment that he was a pedophile. I don't think they would want him on the team. But I love how the media barely talks about it. I'll turn on sports radio and they're like, how is the hitting going to be this season? Growing up in Chicago, you had radio shows like Boris and Bernstein that actually covered things and didn't just kiss the ass because they want the press pass.
He was found guilty in June and given a 2-year suspended sentence.
Oh, yeah. Let's just let the pedophile get away with it.
To probation.
And this moron had everything. Now, the Rays probably would have never given him a big contract because they're cheap. But this dude was on the way to being a superstar.
Avoiding jail time. But both sides appealed, and in December, a new trial was ordered that begins again today. Prosecutors say that Franco had a relationship with a 14-year-old girl. 14! That means
at the time, the girl was born in 2009 because it was in 2013. She's 14! Whatever. Let's keep kissing the ass of the Rays and wondering why we're not respected.
Paid her family. His defense denies any wrongdoing and is now trying to clear his name.
That's the only video. 30-second little clip. That's all that I can find online about it, unless it's some baseball blogger. But then again, this is the Tampa Bay area that gave Mike Kelter a career. So can you really expect anything? Yeah.
where the stories flow. Ryan Hopp's got the mic, he's running the show.
Hoppy, get her in.
He calls it like it is, no sugar, no glaze. Serving up the truth in a Midwest blaze. Chicago news, hop on the ride. Windy City truth with no place to hide. Ryan's got the headlines, he's keeping it real. Chicago news, giving you the deal. From the loop to the lake to the skyline glow. He's breaking it down like a late night pro. No spin, no fluff, just the rawest taste. Hot like deep.
I do like it raw.
Silver plates. You want the fact? He's got the juice. Turn up the dial, it's the Chicago truth. Oh, Chicago news. Hop on the ride. Windy City truth with no place to hide. Ryan's got the headlines. He's keeping it real. Chicago news, giving you the deal.
856 49 Happy. 856-494-6773. You tweeted me at Ryan Happy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHappyRadio@gmail.com.
Now the city's sun.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I got it.
Now the story still the work is done. Work is done. Work is done. Work is done.
Whatever. Oh, yes, it's Jesse. Feel like I'm in downtown Chicago. Feel like I'm at the airport. What up, Chicago?
Whoa, happy hour. Got the rhythm to sway.
Whatever.
Tune in right now. Don't you dare look away.
I've never heard this part.
Oh, giving you the deal.
What a beautiful song by AI.
Happy hot topic.
Continue with what we talked about on Chicago Sports Tonight. If we talk in football terms, Hammond, Indiana clearly has the ball in the red zone in the quest to lure.
Wow, what a nerd the way he said that.
For the Bears across.
The Illinois politicians absolutely screwed up. If I'm Governor Pritzker, but I say Prick, and I'm Mayor Brandon Johnson, I'm embarrassed that the Bears want to go to Hammond, Indiana, where all they have is a casino and hotels and neighborhoods. Really? This is the karma you get for being a corrupt state with high taxes.
The border. So let's recap where things stand now.
That is.
Long expected, the Indiana House Ways and Means Committee unanimously passed that state's legislation to create a public sports facility authority to finance and own a new stadium for the Bears on Wolf Lake.
They need to just go to Arlington Heights. Why leave Soldier Field? I know it's a dump. I know the turf is terrible. But I don't understand how these Illinois politicians expect us to respect them, but then they ruin everything.
Just a stone's throw from the state line.
A stone's throw.
Indiana House Speaker Todd Houston said he wanted confirmation from the Bears before moving forward, and today...
Oh, you expect the McCaskies to communicate with you? They're Nepo baby douchebags.
He apparently liked what he heard from the team.
Of course.
This is a transformational investment into something we do better than any other state in the country. And if you talk to people in this industry, they will tell you we are the best state in the country for hosting people. Now we're giving ourselves in a different area of the state.
Yeah. Only problem is there's going to be Bears fans that are going to be smoking doobies and weed pens in the parking lot, and it's not legal in Indiana.
An incredible venue to do just that.
Yeah, the Bears really dropped the ball. Mm-hmm.
With a phenomenal partner in the Chicago Bears.
Cannot believe it came to this. Does it really impact my life since I live 1,500 miles away? No. But you want to go to Indiana? Man, funk that. And then here's Rachel Nichols talking about it. You know, Jimmy Butler loved this video. Mm-hmm.
The idea of a team whose ownership is worth $1.5 billion going to Indiana instead of staying in Chicago for tax money just blows my mind. These are the Chicago Bears. You know the two stadiums that the Chicago Bears have played with in their history? Wrigley Field for 50 years. And then Soldier Field for the last 50 plus years. The history there, the history with this fan base, which is one of the greatest fan bases in the NFL. And look, ESPN's Courtney Cronin, who I really respect, was on the radio this morning and said, look, the McCaskey family, they just aren't liquid enough to build their own stadium. They do need this taxpayer money. Jason, you are not the owners of a team like the Chicago Bears. You are the stewards of a team like the Chicago Bears. And if you don't have the resources to keep the Bears in Chicago, you sell the team to someone who does. You do not hold on to it for the vanity of holding on to it and move them to Indiana. I am so fired up.
I was just trying to look up where this dome stadium would be. How far is this from, like, the important
from Soldier Field?
Yeah.
It's about an hour in traffic, but there's always traffic. Oh, yeah, it's not that bad, but it's in Indiana. And by the way, that's from the city center. A lot of Chicago Bears fans live an hour north of the city.
Oh, so now you're looking at like
you're talking about, and by the way, are they going to become the Indiana Bears? I mean, they can't be the Chicago Bears anymore. You're talking about, are we changing the name of the team?
Where are town payer, the locals having to pay for it? Yeah.
Look, I am not a fan of spending taxpayer money on stadiums totally for billionaires. You know, we just had the Intuit Dome built here. We just had SoFi Stadium built here in LA. Both of those buildings were built by ownership. Now, these are very rich owners, but that's what it takes. Yeah. Right? And there was some state money on some of the infrastructure, like the highways and, electric lines and all that stuff.
Benefits from that.
But everyone does benefit for that, and I'm okay with that. But you were talking about a time in America. The economics are tough for a lot of Americans right now. And to say we are going to give a billionaire family taxpayer money for a stadium and not only do it, but to move the team to Indiana, the Chicago Bears. Yeah. I'm not in for it. I'm sorry.
It sounds like it's going to get ugly. You just got me into this.
It's ugly already.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You know, she likes Jimmy Butler. And before we move on to Cleveland news, let's play this Chicago Bears AI banger.
Oh, that nigga. Yeah. Soldier Field snow on the logo. Cold wind cut through the photos. Whole town loud in the torso. Bare head big on the torso. Yeah. Walking dripped out, navy on the coat. Orange sea stitch city on my throat. Green and yellow talk big from the North Road. Send him back quiet on a long ride home. Frozen breath floating in the end zone. Whole block watching from a flip phone. Old heads dancing in the front row. Young bulls barking when the horns blow. Black ice cleats grip when the snap drop. Pocket like a safe when the line lock. Cheese on their head, then the ball pop. Pick six running all the way down Hollis block. Hear that crowd roar, I feel it in my ribs. 96 yards, that's a bid. Every first down like another bid. Whole shot scream. We did what we did. Bears on top, pack laid flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map. Bears on top, pack laid flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map. Third down, Tundra boys looking nervous. Turf got teeth when the grip meet purpose. Coach with the card, whole crowd cursing. Till we break huddle, then the whole place bursting. Shuffle through the line, feel the pass crack. Blue line trains, screaming when we strike back. Snowflakes glow in the night sky. Foes they run game, made them one dime. Old Tail said they own this. History flipped on a cold blitz. Champagne pop in the home kitchen. Auntie in her jersey talking no friction. We from where the lake hit the brick walls. Wind cut deep through the kickoff. Whole city rise when the kick fall. Pack go home, had to switch y'all. Bears on top, pack lay flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map. Bears on top, pack lay flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago
Chicago, stand up, put the city on the map. Woo!
Oh, yeah. If you're listening in Fresno, the show's over. But search Hoppe Radio to hear the rest of it. Here is the Chicago Bears anthem from 2006 when they made the Super Bowl. Amplified. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Pocket closes, hit in the chest, and down he goes! Snap to Grossman, handing off, Thomas Jones! Handing off, benching up the middle at the 5, throws down to left head, inside the 5, to the goal line, end zone! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown Bears! Bear fans, your dream is reality. Begin the migration to Miami and Super Bowl 41. And another one! Yeah! Chicago! Y'all ready for the Super Bowl? We're doing this for the Bears! Yeah, in the city of shots. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Yo, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears. Said, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears.
It felt just like this back in '85. Sundays, the day the city comes alive. Dominating every game on Lakeshore Drive. One way to Miami, enjoy the ride. Non-stop, like a runaway train. The number 1 D, and we bringing the pain. All in with the blitz, and we stopping the run. There's no Super Bowl shuffle till the job is done.
I don't even know where to begin, cause nowhere are the Bears stand on either side of the pigskin. Racking up the touchdowns and field goals is sick. The Bears bumping hits like B96. We got a quarterback with an arm like a laser. A set of linebackers be shocking them like tasers. Everyone in my city get ready for the ride. Something about these Bears got me amplified. Why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it.
It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears.
Said, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified.
Watch it. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all. It's the Bears.
11 men, 11 beasts in Chicago, full throttle, popping offenses, bobble. Defenses crumble, stumble all day. When they come to play, the monsters of the midway. Respect the team that paint the city orange and blue. Love you running and none of the ring is passed through. The Bears repping the shy when visitors pass through. When offense is stacked in the defense, ooh.
It's halftime, refuel the tank, then snap, hold, that's 3 in the bank. You tuned in, B96, AP Lou Rocks, who you vibing with? One coach, one team, one city, we all living the dream. Bears fans, you gotta rep your orange and blue, the new shake at the lake, this is how we do.
Hey, yo, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it.
It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears.
Said, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it.
It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears.
I be running scared if my jersey read 18 on the 4th of February. No mercy, Bears team defense descends offenses. The senseless, defenseless when Rex connects relentless.
Be quiet, proving all the haters wrong and they can't deny it. Everybody in the shot getting all excited. We're making history, critics better ride it.
All day without a Wale, pounded with fences. Swole like Thomas Jones and money like Robbie Gould. Making all the ponies fold when Lovey's Bears around. No love for horseshoes, I'm prepared for Chi-Town.
To the true Bears fan where the love is endless. 21 years, now it's time to end this. Bring the ship back to the city where the wind blows. First black coach winning Super Bowl.
Hey, yo, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it.
It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears.
Said, why is everybody so amplified? Amplified. Watch it.
It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears. It's the Bears, y'all, it's the Bears. AP, Lou Rock.
Yeah, nothing says being a Bears fan like living in the past. All right, I don't feel like being here all day. It's already been 2 hours. Time for Cleveland news.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded cabs. Past the preaching hustle, corner kids trading maps. Where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. I be on the mic spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppy pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy blends, no rose tint. Just grind every segment, a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Hot Topic! Some big news coming out today for the Retired Teachers Pension Fund. The board chair is out. A judge has ruled that 2 STRS leaders need to be removed due to corrupt activity. Our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout has been breaking this case open from the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, break it down, baby.
And Morgan is live with us tonight. So, Morgan, what did the judge say?
Damon, the judge actually called the two
Man, this reporter's Cleveland hot.
men either puppets or agents of an investment firm that wanted a significant amount of money from the fund, and that their corrupt behavior actually warrants them to never be involved in public pensions again.
Yeah, is it really worth it? You just lost your pension, you moron. I know I know Rover's hiring.
The judge ruled that board chair Rudy Fichtenbaum and former
What a name.
member Wade Steen participated in a $65 billion scheme to help out QED, a startup investment firm that the Attorney General said had personal ties to them. The judge said that they betrayed the loyalty to the teachers and worked secretly to steer money to the firm.
Oh, Cleveland, never change.
Happy Hot Topic!
Right here.
Now,
Here we go.
Ohio roads are getting safer. Deadly crashes went down for the 4th straight year.
You know why? There's so much snow, there's so much sleet and ice and black ice that you got to be careful. So you have to drive carefully.
But state troopers say distracted driving still a huge problem.
There you go. And then there's this right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
This headline made me sick.
And good evening. Welcome into the Wednesday edition of 3 News at 7. I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Betsy Klingon. Tonight at 7, we begin with breaking news. Just within the last few hours, a jury has found former Avon Lake worship director accused of sexually abusing a teenage music student not guilty.
Oh, the rich and elite protecting religious people? No way! It's ridiculous. And you wonder why victims don't come out. No one's gonna, here's why I believe it. No person's gonna go, you know what? I feel like spending all my time in court over being sexually abused and making it up. Of course it happened.
On all counts. Andres Andino had been accused of abusing the alleged victim beginning when she was 15 years old.
Burn in hell. That's what I gotta say.
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Under construction since 1868. See our river that catches on fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has it.
I was there for 3 months, never saw it.
Flats look like a Scooby
4 months.
Ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crippling depression.
They use the R word.
Think this is art. It could be worse though, at least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit.
Do you regret anything that you said about Cleveland?
Not at all. You like it? You think Cleveland's cool? I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation.
I did.
I mean, what's so good about Cleveland?
Oh, they did not like that.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I'm real killers. Motherfuckers. Hey, yo. Static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back.
Oh, they are.
Payola playlist.
They got some radio news. Jim Kerr has been on Q1043 in New York City for 50 years and just signed for 5 more years. Congrats, brah, you're a legend. Craig Carden says Women's Sports Sunday is replacing Sunday Sports Baseball and that ESPN's going to die. I think the ratings are going to be banned. Bubba the Love Sponge says owning your own content is the immediate future. I learned that from working with Steve Daw because my former boss Rover doesn't own his best years. And Howard Stern had to buy it. You should always own your own content. And then there's this sad news coming out of 98 Rock in Sacramento. KRXQ. They let go of the morning show host Paul Marshall, and Mickey Angeline was also let go. Radio executives are like, why is radio dying? But then you get rid of your top talent just so that you can keep the money in your pocket. I know I caused some controversy recently where I made a billboard that said radio's dead, keep replaying 2012, but it was a shot at the bone because they put up the billboard that your podcast sucks. And I kind of took it personally, but it's like, what is this? Really? You don't think radio's dying? You don't? Oh, you think it's alive? It's killing it. It's doing amazing. Oh, sure. Where's the sound? What the hell is... Oh, I had it turned down. You can tell I'm tired. Radio! Grow some talent, stop gatekeeping, and you have a chance.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Drizzy, baby. You already know what it is. It's the first time I'm high. It's the first time I smoked in like 3 months. I'm sorry, Mom, I had to do it to him. 40, I see you. Oh, I see you, homie. I stayed late tonight, right? You know what happened when I stay late. Yeah. Boy Wonder. I swear it's like this every single time. Toronto, I got you. I got us. Yeah. I'm a hog, gotta get along with, get on the song with. When shit be going right, well, I just flip into the wrong shit. The team that I belong to, the artists I put on with. Don't ever ask for nothing, cause them niggas got their own shit. Me and Weezy like a mouthful of hot peppers. Black Ferrari with the red seats, I call it playing checkers. I'm never doing verses, I'm forever giving lectures. If you're trying to meet with money, I'll be happy to connect ya. Life is better than it's ever been. Scheduling $1 million meetings with the president. Someone cut the lights on, where is Thomas Edison? Got a new condo, watch me as I settle in. I deserve an MTV show for me and my people. And if you're trying to zone, I got a whole swish of sweet food. Rappers all liars and they women are deceitful. Adding to they subtract me, I never be an equal. Last place, Drizzy is the nigga in the lead now. Weezy told me just write every single thing you need down. Then he got it for me and I'm happy as can be now. About to start balling like I'm coming off a rebound. Yeah, And I should have the most bragging rights because a nigga spit crack, bag it tight. Hate when rappers say they tryna get their swagger right, cause I done came with more fire than a dragon fight. Fuck you, pussy ass hater, you should do you. You ain't heard of me, then you should go and get a Blue's Clue. Oops, I mean a red clue. Wayne's here, Sue Woo. Betty felt that like the end of a pool cue. But I ain't banging, I ain't waving no flag. I'm ATF, but they ain't seeing no badge. It's Heartbreak Drake, I hate to see him so sad. I could son you, see a little me and your dad. I'm the same yellow boy that used to play up on the grass. He can pocket 20,000 to be anywhere they ask me. Cash like Johnny, banks like Ashley. Burning like a camel light, stupid hoe ash me. But don't ask me shit about me. And know the game really ain't shit without me. She might have to pay me, but I dick her down free. Wanna know if it's the truth, then pull the zipper down the seat. Yeah. I'm gone now. Drizzy, I got us. This is my promise. I'ma bring that barrel to them bitches' eyeliners. And what I make up would fuck up your skin. I pick the buck up and buck, then buck again. I would buck your friend, then suck up her twin. I put the buck up to him, then buck and buck again. Suck nut, you duck, fuck your unloving kin. Now don't rub it in like Lubriderm on a new tattoo. I had to kick my princess up out my castle. Dad who never had that dude, always had a black too. Even when I was at school, cause bullies aren't bulletproof. Red scarf hoodie too, probably ain't as hood as you. Stupid motherfucker, the only thing in the hood is you. I do everything good as you know, I do everything better. I get paid for every letter, A, B, C, etc. Fetch a bone, like a dog, motherfucker. I am gone for your neck in a sec, bring it back like work in the trunk. And my exit coming up, yeah, I am headed to the buck like buck again. Might fly to LA and just fuck Corinne. Nah, fuck Corinne, let's get bucks again and fucking spend them bucks and then just fuck Corinne. If I told you I'ma do it, I did it. Got my city on my fitted, bout to pop out, let's get it, motherfucker, what you waiting on? It is about a minute past piston, I'm about to get shitted, I'm with it. If money is the it you want me with, and I probably just spit on the chick you won't be with. And I hate a bony bitch, only like I'm only thick, and I own hip hop. If you don't spit, I'm gonna evict. And I just sold a lot of property to a buyer, and I think his name was kinda like Drake Drizzy Rogers, or Drizzy Drake Rogers. I'm too busy to play father, and when it comes to the game, I'm too willing to play harder, so harder I go. There he go, they chant MVP when I shoot a free throw. CEO, Jazz, what they do? The haters on their face and in their asses a shoe. Faster than you, badder than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get paid by the letter like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, C, top. Yes, he rock. And me and Drizzy both wrote on Detox. That was just a footnote. How long can he could go? Wondering when he stop, bitch, when the beat stop. So I'ma keep rockin' to the sheet rock, bend in the heat. I said burn skin. The end. Young Moolah, baby.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. Hi, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honorary personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Piece of the puzzle, and this time I know we're in trouble. You got me spinning in circles and wondering where to go.
ever get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors? I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks is
TikTok, clocks that you can play in cool breaks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, it's time to face the silence like the TV on snow. Riot Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent vibes coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, he's our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.
Time to listen.
If you've listened this long, I love you.